Are you there? Online students, are you there? Fine. So let us move to the further discussion. I hope in the last session we have discussed about which concept. I'll take this. So I'll go for continuation part of it. Go to the queries. 6 p.m. Python Oracle. Types of queries. Types of queries you see. How many types of queries are there? 3 types of queries are there. What is the first one? DDL, DML, DRL. DDL is used for what purpose? To create the table, to alter the table, to drop the table. Why we use DML? To manipulate the records like insertion, deletion, and updation. Last class we discussed up to what? Inserting records and deleting records. So we are going to see today what? Updating. Right? Go to Oracle once, all of you. So Oracle here, I'll go to run SQL command line. Go to the place. Once you see, observe it now. All of you carefully follow. Connect. So username system manager. So it is done. It is done. Now I will say select star from what is our table ma? Employee. So this is our tables. Today I want to update. Today I want to update. So the salary of come in ma. I want to update the salary of every person, every employee by 10%. I want to update the salary of every employee by 10%. I want to update the salary of every employee by 10%. How do you update the salary of every employee by 10%? I'll go for, there are 2 ways are there to update. Updating all the records, updating specific record. Yesterday's class delete all the records, deleting particular record. Right? Deleting everything, delete from table name. Deleted everything. Delete from table name where we use another condition. Right or not? So I'm going to update. Come on here. Update. Update is a query used for updating the records. Updating the records. Very relaxedly coming. నేను చెప్తున్నది ఏందో ఆయన చేసేదేం very relaxedly coming you are saying. Huh? Come to the hot seat. Come to hot seat. Where is your, are you Java student or Python student? Come here. So come to the point of it. I want to update this. What is the query name? Update. Tell me now. Update. What is the now? Update table name. What is the table name here? Now employee, update employee. Now I am going to say set. Set is called what? One keyword. Update is called query name. Set is the keyword. Set to whom I am, to which column values you are modifying? Sal. Sal is equal to sal plus sal into 10 by 100. 10 by 100, 10%. I will say, what is the first one? Update table name set column name is equal to who's the statement for updating, logic for updating. Suppose you want to update one more also, comma, I will write another column name. What is the another column name? Company name I want to go for it. Company name is equal to something like, I am writing something like what, PayPal I am writing. Something like this I am writing like this. PayPal. becoming 7.26, becoming 7.26. 2.3, 3.4, these are all updated. 2.3 become 2.53, all of them are updated by 10%. To get it back, to get those values back, because everything is updated like that. So to get back those things, I did not do any commit. I am doing what? Rollback. I am doing rollback. Rollback complete. Select star from. I am saying, am I getting old data back or not? Yes. Now I want to shift. Now I want to. Sandeep want to shift the company to some other company. Infosys he want to shift because he got 20% hike in his current CTC. How do you do that? Update. Come on. Update. Employee set sal is equal to sal plus sal into 20 by 100 Infosys, single quote I need to use it, students, and where ENO is equal to 55. ENO is equal to 55. Which one is this ENO 50 is equal to 55? Not updated. 60, not updated, not updated, not updated anything. I am updating this 55. I am updating this 55. Are you able to follow? Yes. See this now. Enter key. One row updated only because I am passing the primary key value here. Primary key value here. Are you following me? See students, I will go for this. See select star from. What is happening? Sandeep is got 2.3 earlier. 20% hike means 2.76. Which company earlier is TCS? Now it is called what? Infosys. If I say rollback, it is going to get it to old data once again. Old data once again coming. Now you update it once again. One row updated. You say commit you say, and don't say commit. Once again I will show you this and say now what students? Commit you say. Commit. Now I am saying what? Commit. Once you say commit, it is permanent. Now you say rollback students. Now you say rollback, select star from. It is not going to be rolled back. Yesterday's class you have seen already. Shall I go for update now? So in yesterday's class, I was already updated to you students. I hope you are remembering DML operations. DML operations you have seen it. And see this now carefully. Update you come. This query is used for updating a record in a table. What is this now? Update table name set column 1 is equal to value 1, column 2 is equal to value 2, column n is equal to value n. It is called updating the complete records or not? Or syntax number 2, update table name set column 1 is equal to value 1, column n is equal to value n, where what? Condition list. A particular record will be updated. Particular record will be updated. All the records will be updated. Are you able to get it? Easy or difficult? Easy. Now I want to go for the program now. Write down. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will update employee salary and company name. Employee salary, 1 minute, my employee salary by 20%, employee salary by 20%, and company name, and company name, and company name. So I want to go for updating here. So let us go for this type of query to be done. Shall I go for it now? Let's start the program now. So let us go to the PyCharm. Let us go to the PyCharm here. So you already know that PyCharm, everywhere else same, nothing is going to be difficult. So you already aware of it, how to take care of that. So already let us close this part. Pending, close this project. So close this project, say new project here. I am writing here 6 p.m. DML, 6 p.m. DML. Now I am going to start the logic here. Careful students and follow me. Whose video is on? Patak, Kalash, Patak. Switch off your video. Are you sitting in dark or what? So switch off your videos, please. Right. So let us move to the further discussion. I'll go to new and then Python file. What is this now? Update record example1.py. Update record example1.py. Updating the record. How do you update the record now? Start. Come on, all of you. Same to same. CX underscore Oracle. And definitely it is not going to be available. You know how to make it available. Let me define it. Later I will go for it. Update record. Function name I am taking. I'll say here. Pass I will say. And I'll write one main program, students. Main program I will say. What is this now? Update record I am going to say. Update record is my function name. Okay, students. Now let us carry forward this and say con is equal to what I can say. Cx underscore Oracle dot connect off. Cx underscore connect off. Say system slash manager at the rate localhost slash xe. Cor is equal to con dot cursor off. Con dot cursor off. Update query is equal to uq is equal to, tell me students, update update table name set sal is equal to sal plus sal into 20 by 100. Next called what? Comma. Say what? C name must be what? Same column name you need to pass. Percent s I need to say. Percent yes I need to use it. Percent yes. Where ENO is equal to percentage D I will say. What is this percentage yes I need to accept the data from the keyboard, and percentage D also I need to get the data from keyboard. Right or not? So accept the employee number and what? Company name. Tell me what should I do now? Tell me. I say EMPNO is equal to int of input of enter employee number for updating the other things. Enter employee number, that's all I am taking. Next is called what? CMP name, company name is equal to input of enter what? Company name. Enter company name for updation. For what? Updation. I am going to say. Two things I am getting it. Update. Employee set sal is equal to sal into sal by plus I need to write it. And this one. And I will say. Got the data. Prepare the query and execute or not. See. Prepare and execute the query. Execute the query. Careful students. Tell me students, cor dot execute of, I say uq space percent of, what is that? First in order is what? Name, comma what? EMPNO. Are you following? Once it is executed, I need to commit it. How do I commit it? Con dot what? Commit off. Moreover, I need to take care about what, students? Try and accept block I need to write it. You know that entire stuff already. Except cx underscore Oracle dot, come on mom. Database error as DB. Print of what? Problem in DB. Just I am writing continuously this message. because I am capturing with the alias names. Moreover, I am writing except, what is that? Value error. I can write it print of what? Don't enter ALNUMs, STRs and symbols for what? Employee number, correct? Yes. Now any sort of things are there, and something went wrong. This is a best practice for writing like this. Only something went wrong, don't write it. It's not a good practice. Okay. So don't try, we should not write only except black like. When you want to write like this, there is a very good meaning is there for this. Right. Come to back after the completion of it. I will write it. I will go for main program, anyhow it is there, students. Update record. Now I need to run this. When I run this code, what is happening? Already you know that error will come. That is called module not found will come. Right or not? Do you know how to fix this error? Say, I forget. How do you do that? Go to where? Come on, students. Go to your place, file, and then what? Settings. Come on, students. 6 p.m. DML, Python interpreter, pip, say, here I am going to say, cx underscore what? Oracle. It is straightforward available. And click on what? Install. Click on install. So you are going to get. Click on install. Cx underscore installed successfully. Now, see students, carefully follow me. And this is no more errors are there. Right? Fine. One more important thing, students, here I would like to write it. Whether it is updated or not, I want to write it. If it is updated, you go once to the back end once. Go to this place. And try to see, students. Now I am writing. When I was updated, you got what previously? When I was updated, one row updated or not? Earlier 7 rows updated or not? One row updated, previously what? 7 rows updated. Something like that we got answer or not? Now today you observe, students, here I am writing. Answer is, I am writing. My numbers are 50, 60, 70 like that. I am writing number there. No, that time you will get 0 rows updated. 0 rows updated. How do you know that it is updated or not? If, come on, CUR dot what? Row count is equal to, not equal to 0. Not equal to, tell me students, print of, I say record updated. Records updated. One record or more than one record updated. So I am writing updated. Verify. I am writing verify. Are you following me? Verify. Else I will write else. What I can say? Print. What I can write? Employee record does not exist. What happens? Going somewhere? Employee record. What is this? Does not exist. That's all. Equal to 0 means no employee number is existing. Try to run this, students. Now try to run this code. Enter. What is this now? Employee number. I say 10. What is that? Company name for updation. TCS. So I am writing employee record does not exist. Do you have employee number 10? No. Let us run once again. Enter the employee number. Take some number here. So I will take this 60. Mr. 60. So company name is called something like Wipro. You want, okay, same student. So go for what you know, TCS. Go to this place. Okay. I need to write what? Row count I need to write. I forget it. Not a problem. It is updated. Updated data I will show you. Let us print that. It is printed at TCS or not? Previously the data is 2.3 Wipro. It is changed to what? TCS. Able to get it? So coming to the point back, I will rectify my code, student. Dot format of, tell me, CUR dot Row count I am saying. Row count I am saying. Try to run this code, students. Once again, I will say the next answer. One more student I will take it. One more student I will take it. Vinod, 80. 80. I will take 80. Next I will write it Siemens. Siemens I will write it. So what is happening? One record updated. Go to the place here, Vinod. Select star from Siemens. Updated or not? 2.76. Earlier it is called what? 2.3. Now it is 2.76. Did you understand my point? Easy or difficult? Easy. Not at all difficult. So this is the way how you can update it. If you want, you can go for making it to infinite loop also. How do you make it infinite loop? Do the same thing. Do the same thing. Coming to this edit plus level, I will take it. Once I will take it in this place and I will try to do the things. So coming to this place, here I am going to say paste this. I will write it what here, ma? While I will add it. While true. 1 minute, students. I will take here also, because for my update, for my uploading the notes, it is easy for me. That's why I'm taking into this place. Take the same thing, go for next program here. I will just say update example 2, update example 2. I will write it just what? While. Already you know this procedure, not a difficult for you. While true and make it here. Fine, students. I will write it after completion of it. CH is equal to, I'll say here print of some line here, and I will say CH is equal to what? Is equal to, do you want to update? Do you want to update another record? Do you want to update another record? I'm saying what? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. If CH dot lower of is equal to what? No. I say what? Simply I will say print. Okay. Just I will say break. Already you know this messages now. Say break. Break you say. If it is other than no is entered, that is yes is entered, it will be continued. Update example 2.py. Take this example and then go. Come out of that. Go to the command prompt. D colon Python here 6 p.m. Say here Python with Oracle. You see, students, P1. See this. Enter the employee number, some 45. Enter the company name, some CMC here. And this is called one record up. Just to check it out. 45 is there, Ajit is there. So select star from 45 is updated as what? CMC here. Are you able to follow? Yes. Next you go for something. Yes, I want to go for it. Next I want to go for it. Enter the employee number, something like I will go for 60. 60 I will go for it. Next is called CA. I'll go for one record updated. You see this now, it is becoming what? Updated. Go to some value, you say yes here. I say some 99 here. What is happening? Company name is called ABC. What is happening? Employee record does not exist. Do you want to update another record? Yes, I will say, and I will say some 45 ABC. Exception is coming. Don't enter the numbers like this. Are you following? So something like you say 67. You say enter the company name, something like I am writing ABC here, and record does not exist. Do you want to update next record? No, I will just come out of that. Are you able to follow? So this is about which type of operation? Update. Getting this? Easy or difficult? Easy. How many types of queries are there? 3 types. One is DDL, DML. Under this DDL, what we create? Next is called alter, and the next is called what? Drop. When you come to this level here, what is this? Insert, update, and what next? Delete. And we have seen all those examples. Now we are entering into another important case. DRL I want to explain. DRL I want to explain. That is known as what? Select. So DRL state queries are used for retrieving the data, reading the data from the table, reading the records from the table. For that we will use what? Select. Go to back to Oracle. Say now, what is my table name? What is my table name? Employee. Select. We are having, what are the column names are available? Employee number, employee name, salary, company name. I want to get this employee number. How do you write it? Select. It's like an insert, delete, update, like that. Select. Which one I want to select? ENO from your table name. Your table name. What is the table name? Employee. I will write it. Only employee numbers will come. That's what I said. Querying the data from the database is easy. If you want to query the data from file, it is very complex because you need to know index numbers there. Are you getting? Next, I want to get the employee names also, I want to get it. Employee names also I want to get it. Whichever you want, you can get it. See the name here. I am writing name from employee. Only names are coming. Now I want to get names, numbers. What I am writing now? ENO, comma, name. Employee numbers and names are coming. You need not to follow in the order, students. I can write here salary also before. Salary also before. Salary. No need to follow the order. Anyway, I can read my data. Understand, students? How many column names I am having here? 4 columns. So, 4 columns. You can say DSG also. DSG, na, C name. C name also I can write it. Company names. Any order you can write it. Suppose if I want to read all the column names, I can write what? ENO, comma, E name, next just a name, comma, what? Salary, comma, C name. It's our waste of time, na? That's why we will write what? Star we will write it. Instead of writing all the column names, I can write simply what? Star I can write it. Select star from employee. All the column names are coming. All the records are coming. Understand, students? Well, moreover, I want to get it. This is called getting everything. I want to get on conditional based reading. Conditional based reading. I want to get those records whose salary less than 3 lakhs. I want to see those employees details whose salary less than 3 lakhs. How do you write it? Same to same. Select a star from employee where sal less than 3.0 semicolon. What are the people are getting less than that? Vinod and then what? Sandeep. Both of them are having less than 3 lakhs. Who is having more than 3 lakhs? I want to get it. More than 3 lakhs, greater than or equal to. I am getting the rest of them. Are you able to understand? So conditional based query. I want to get a name of the company whose employee number is equal to 60. Select C name from where employee, where I will write it, where ENO is equal to what? 60. 60 related company name will come. You can get the name of the employee also. Name, comma, C name. Employee name plus company name I want to get it. Understand, students? So simple. If you read the book name called what? SQL, I will tell you the book name also. SQL and PL by SQL Developer's Guide. This is one of the best book. Developer's Guide. This is for becoming perfection in SQL and PL/SQL by Oracle. Developer's Guide by author name is called Ivan Barons. Ivan Barons. Barrons. Barons. BPB publication. This is the book name. BPB publication. Instead of watching like HD cinema, write down. Write down in the notes, sir. SQL, SOL కాదు SQL. SQL and PL by SQL. Developer's Guide, Ivan Barons. First you see in the internet, if it is freely downloadable is there, you buy it. Right? Or otherwise, Sunday once you go to Hyderabad, Koti, you will get lot of bookshops open. You will get second-hand book also will be there. You buy it, you read that. Try to take a recent version. At least you try to read Oracle 10G version, you buy it. 10G, you'll get it. So this is my advice. Okay, students. Next I will go for moving further. Now I am going for which version now? Come on, select star from where now? So, yes, V Srinu, you can execute everything, ma. You can execute everything. All Oracle programs can execute. All Oracle programs can execute. There is no doubt in that. Oracle contains triggers, cursors, everything you can execute from your Python program. So, you can execute everything. What is the function name? Execute function is there, which we can execute everything. Right. V Srinu is saying, sir, can we use PLSQL programs also, cursor.execute? But I used this SQL program, but I got an error. That's what. When I specify the medicine, then you use it. If you use your own medicine, side effect will come. Morning tablet, evening tablet, morning, what will come? Acidity will form. That's why doctor is required to subscribe. Doctor will tell when to use what. If you use your own medicine now, what will come? Health problems will come. So doctor is important. Try to follow me. Okay, Srinu? Okay, I will tell you that. Don't worry about it. Select the C name from where? Employee. Where? Okay, of course. Already you got it. Select star from what? Employee. What is happening now? Getting the data or not? Yes. Because why I am not going for PL by SQL? Again, I need to teach what? Oracle I need to teach. Because actually you don't know Oracle. Even you know Oracle, you are not telling to me. Do you know Oracle? No. When some different sound is coming. Even they know Oracle, they don't know queries also properly. And PLSQL I need to enter. After PLSQL, there will be next what? Forms will be there. Forms will be there. After that, what will be there? Reports will be there. These are all parts of Oracle. This is the SQL, PL by SQL. There here lot of content is there. Here also lot of content. Forms lot of content is there. Here also SQL also content is there. Lot of content. This is the total syllabus outlines, main headings of this, main chapters. Under that, lot of content is there internally. Right. So I am saying to you, to work in the project level, this is more than enough for you. SQL is like what? Whenever I want to store the data, I will open the lock of database. Otherwise, I don't want to bother about it. And is it a big deal to learn PLSQL? Dead easy, not a big deal. That's why I told you the book name also. You buy the book name, daily read 10 pages. After 60 days, you will become, sir, I am expert, you will say. But only thing is, student doesn't have the patience to read 10 pages daily. They will send hundreds of WhatsApp messages, but they can't read even 10 pages. Correct, na? Correct only, na? Say, if it is wrong, I will correct by myself. Correct or wrong? Who is correct? Myself is correct. Correct? Yes. So, that's why student means what? Reading, practicing. Student definition is that. Anyhow, students, let me go for my explanation. So, once say book name, sir. Praveen is asking once book name, sir. Like that, if I go on saying book name morning to evening, only book names I have to say. Right. Now I will continue. Praveen, I will tell you at the end of it. At the end of it, I will say. Paramesh is saying 100%. So, coming to the point of it. Now I am going to introduce next one more query is called what? Select operation I am going to introduce. Shall I go to the correct select now? Yes. Now DRL query I am going to introduce. DRL query. Select statement I am going to take up. Under select also, there is a big syntax is there, student. Here, we discussed only up to here. If I go to Oracle in depth of it, What is there? Group by having order by. Group by order by is there. So if I go on explaining this, it will become a new course of Oracle. New course of Oracle. Actually, I am not a Oracle faculty, but I will explain Oracle for 6 to 7 months. I will explain. But that much deep is there. Okay. But these days, Oracle in 2 months, Oracle in 1.5 months. Python also you are seeing now. Python in 20 days. When Python in 20 days, it will become something. Not Python, it will become something. I am not telling that word. Okay. Anyhow, let me go to my subject. Select. That's what. When we select a certain area, you must be a master in that. Nobody should touch you. When they touch, their finger should cut. Like that, you need to become master in that area. Java means Java master. Python means, right? Anyhow, come to the point back. Now I am going to introduce select statement. Careful students. Under select, I will tell you 4 examples. 4 different programs I am going to write it. Okay, na? First beginning program I am writing. Program for reading the records. Reading the records of which table? Employee table. Okay. Now I am going to take select records example1.py. It's complicated, students. Very complicated. Carefully listen. Select records example1.py. def. So import cx underscore Oracle. def. Select records. I am saying. And next I am going to say, I will say, of course, main program you already know that. Let me make it that also ready. So what is the function name? Select records. I am going to say. Okay. As usual, I will get the same thing. Cursor object and everything is same. Same thing, students, I will take it. I will bring this kind of thing. Nothing is difficult here. Now I will take this exception also. Exception also I will bring it. Right, take care. Now I am going to say cursor object. Now I want to execute. This. Select star from employee. The moment when you say select star from employee, come on now, CUR dot execute of SQ. The moment when you say the student, let me go to the paint once. I will give you one beautiful diagram. Paint, I will take it. Yeah. So here I am going to take it. Take care. Now I am going to take up. Here I am writing. Select star from SQL command SQ. The moment when this is executed, do you know what is happening? The moment when cursor is executing, I told you the cursor importance. What will happen? Cursor object is used for what? Carrying the query from which program? Python program. Go to which database? Oracle database. From which database? Records executed by Oracle engine. Keep that entire records in which object? That entire fully loaded with the records. That records will bring to which program? Python program. In Python program, records are available in which object? Cursor. Cursor is bringing the records from where? Oracle database. And bringing to where? Good. Now, if you say this data, select star from this, these records are coming from total records. Go to the paint. I am going to save this entire thing. I am going to write it. Take care, students. I am going to write it. This is my number of records are available, ma. I am just writing it. Let me format a little bit. Here I am going to say. So here I am saying something like this. Okay. Here company name also a little bit I will move, giving here. So all these records are available with me. Okay. Number, name and everything is available. I will just put it in like a table format here. This is the data what we have. Now I am going to have it like this, because today's class is very, very important and try to understand. And moreover, I am going to write it. These are my records. These are my records, students. Now I will take it. All the records I am just going to give a partition here and try to follow. Now I am going to take up. Here I am going to say. So all the records are there. Something like this. Who is pointing to this records, ma? Cursor object is pointing. What is this? Cursor object is pointing. Cursor object is pointing to this. Here two things are there. Two things are there. One is that highlighted area. What is that area called? Column names. Spell out. Column names. Column names. It is also called as what? Metadata we can call. Spell out. Metadata. Metadata. Because these values are storing based on what? Column names only. These values are storing based on column names only. Correct or not? Yes. So here I am going to say based on column names only they are available. Okay. Now this another part is there. No? This is another part is there. Another part is there. This is called another part. So if you come to this area is called what? Records area. Spell out. Records area, that is called. So color is so danger. So this is also more danger. So better not to keep any color. So this is known as what you know. Which area this is? Records area. Listen. Records area. I will take it. Records area. So first I will concentrate on what? Records area. Records area I will concentrate. Shall I retrieve the records now? Fine. 2. Where are the records are present in? Cursor object. Come on. Where are the records and all these things are available? Right. Now to get the records. To get the records from which object? Cursor object. We have three functions. We have three functions. In which object? Cursor object. Cursor object. They are, what are the steps are there to retrieve? What are the steps are there in PDBC application? Import the module name, get the connection, create the cursor, prepare the query and execute. Fifth one I did not tell you so far. Process the query, I said. Process the query. I process the query. One row inserted, one row updated, one row deleted with what? DML. And I process the result in the form of exceptions also. Problem in DB. In the form of exceptions I processed. In the form of result also I processed. Now I am processing what? One more type of result I am going to give you. One more type of result process. Which process it is? DRL related processing I am going to do it. Three functions are there inside of it. What are the three functions, my dear students? Number one is available called what? Fetch one. Come on, spell out. Fetch one. Fetch one is one function. Present in where? Cursor object. Second function is there. Fetch many. Fetch many. Number of records. RECS. Records. I'll explain that. Third one is called what? Fetch many. Fetch all. Sorry. Fetch all. Spell out. Fetch all. You only will decide. What is this fetch one will give you, ma? Only one record where cursor is pointing. Fetch many of 3 will give you how many records? 3 records. Fetch all records. Shall I go for it now? I'll show you. But don't think that much easy. Inside I will enter into that. Go to that. Like file pointer, our cursor object also pointing to where? Beginning of the record. When I started using fetch things, it is pointing to what? Record area. How to point to the metadata or column names? I will explain that as a 5th program. 3 programs I will explain. Fetch one example, fetch many example, fetch all example, and then Metadata example also I will explain. So take care very carefully, students. Go to our program which is ready. Tell me, query is executed or not? Now I am saying, what is that? Process the records. Process the records. Now print. How do you get the records from cursor? How do you get it? CUR dot. Come on. Fetch one. It will give you one record. I will say record. Now I will print it. See students, record, comma, type of what? Record. Do you know students, fetch one will give you one record in the form of tuple. Fetch one function will give you what? First of all, cursor function is pointing to which record? First record. When first record is going to be, when you read the first record, cursor will come to which record? Like a file pointer, it will go on moving. Are you following? After reading the second and third, and then it will go on coming to last also. Are you following? Come on now. I'll go to my place. Come on here. What record will come? First record. What is the type of the record when it comes to Python? Tuple. Why tuple? Because the data which is coming from the database, you cannot modify. If you want to modify, get it into which type? Typecast to list type. Execute it once and then observe it. First time you are listening, it is a tuple type. Spell out once again, tuple type. Careful. Py. What is the record is coming? Tuple. Which record is coming? 50 RT. Same data I got it, 50 RT. Are you following me? Yeah. One small thing I want to say. One small thing. Okay, first record coming. Where is the cursor is pointing? Second record. Again you write it. Careful ma. Again you write it. Second record coming or not? Which type? Also tuple type. Like that I will write one more also. Slowly you try to understand. Now you will get a doubt. Sir, if 1000 records are there, 1000 times I don't want to write. How many times I will write? Only some line I will write it. That will come. Third is coming. Next I will come to one more time. One more time I am going to. See that carefully. Tuple type is coming. Take care. And don't be excited. Listen the class carefully. Now I am going to say execute. Again fifth, 35. See your subject, 35, Satish record. Next I will go for one more. One more is coming. Last but one is coming. Ajit record is coming. Last one also I will write it. You see, last one is called Sandeep record is coming. All of them are what type? Tuple type. Now I am writing one more also. Do you have anything else to read? That time, fetch one will give you what? No more record is there. Record is containing NONE. What is an NONE? None. So fetch one will return two things. One record is there, it returns what? None. Indicates no records are there. Last one you observe it. What is this? None type. None indicates what? No more records. It is more than enough for me to write. If 1000 records are there, 1000 times I don't want to write. How many times I will write? Come on, tell me. I want to print all these things. While true, say record is equal to cursor dot fetch one. There I will print it. If, come on, record not equal to what? None. Print that record. Correct or not? Print the record. When it is becoming none, you go for out of it. Else, go for what? Else, say what? That's all. I will correct it. Once again. Don't worry. First see the result. What happens? Bracket problem. Extra bracket. Execute ma. Py. See the students getting or not? Now, this is printing the record directly in the form of tuple. If you want to print more perfectly, come on. For value in where? Record Print what? Come on. \t. Say this format of what? Val, comma, end is equal to some space and say what? Print off. Why print? Here I am writing, see the indentation, because this is going on printing the value of the record for first record. For next record, it is going to while true or not. To bring the line to the next line, I am writing this print off. If I don't write now, you see what is happening. You see what is happening. Printed like this and you did not understand anything over it. See that first record is printed, second record is printing in the same thing, third record there is no order at all. When first record is printed, get the new line you bring it. That's why I'm writing here. That's what I'm writing here. Once the for loop one record is printed, print off, you say. Execute students. Py, say this now. Come on to the point back. See the records getting or not? Of course, some sort of company names is this side and that side is there. Nothing to worry because it is not a decoration tool. Python is not a decoration tool. So coming to the point back, I'm going to give you the conclusion here and your understanding about this break statement. The break statement I'm writing something like this. Here I'm saying, and I will apply what? Break. And I will apply here break. And I am writing this print of the above. Now I am writing here. Now you try to execute students. Now you try to execute. Now you try to execute. See this now, getting this data. Are you able to follow? Now, coming to point back, this is the information what you are having it. But what is not printing? Column names are not printing. Are you understanding the meaning of fetch1 ma? How I am getting the records? By using which function? Fetch1 function. Clarity is there? Yes. Next I want to go for what? Same program. How many ways are there to get my data? 3 functions I can use it. What is the first function name? Fetch1. Done. What is the return type? Either a tuple or what? None. None indicates no more records. No more records. Come on students. Next I am going for what? Fetch many. Right, go to this place. Go to the place. Now I will take this program, go for record example, records example, others I am saying Python here. I am saying that fetch example2.py. Records fetch many I am taking. What is the syntax here? Number of records. Here you must be so careful students. Careful. Because without telling this also, in my class, without telling this also, I can skip off the second one, I can tell you first and third, which is easy. But if this is interviewer will ask you in the interview point of view. That's why I want to concentrate on that area. I can remove this and I can say only 2 functions I can say, but I don't want. I want to tell you this compulsory, right? Go to the place and I'm going to say fetch many I want to say. Remove this entire thing. Go to that. What is same? What is same? Connection is same. Cursor is same. Query is also same. You can write the query directly into where? In this place I can write the query directly or not? Yes. Now you are understanding about our cursor. Now process the records. How many records are there students? How many records are there ma? How many? 7 records are there totally. How many records? 7 records are there. Okay. Come on to point to this. Now I am saying records is equal to cursor dot. What is the function name? Fetching many of what? 3. What is that 3 indicates? 3 records. What is that? Right. When you say 3, what will come? Those things, record is coming in the form of what I told, tuple. Tuple. How many tuples are coming? 3 tuples that are organized in where? So what is this entire combination is called? List. Tuples in list. Tuples in? Already we are good in that area or not? Long ago in your LKG level I taught already. Why I taught? To understand these mechanisms easily. So I will print them. I will print I am printing, just observe it. Records, comma, type of records. Okay. Every point I am executing and showing students. So you go for select records example 2.py. Well, execute ma, you see py, 3 records will come. First record, chudandi, tuple. Second record, tuple. Third record, tuple. What is the type overall? List. Middle of it, what is there? Tuple, tuple, tuple. It is list is coming. Is it not list? Tuples of list? Well, now how many records you are passing? 3. How many total number of records? That means 3 less than or equal to what? 7. Which is going to give you how many records? 3 records. Careful. Now I am writing 5. How many records will come? 5 records will come. See that 5 records are coming. How do you process that? For, come on, record. Record in where? Records. I will print what? Record I will print. You want to print the type of? You can print a type of what? Record. Just execute. 5 records are printed. Printed or not? Yes. You want to print 3 records? Say 3 records here. 3 records here. 3 records printed. What type they are? Tuple type they are. To print those records once again, in detail you want to print. Come on, write one more for look. Come on. Val in where? Record. Print of what? \t dot format of val comma end is equal to some space. Send is equal to some space. Say what? Print of. What a beautiful subject. So see that it is printing like this. Understand, students? Well, coming back to this area. How many records? How many total number of records? How many records are coming now? Right. Now I am writing 30. 30. How many records are there? How many? What is the value I am passing? 30. What is the result? Quickly I want the answer. Option A, option B, option C, option D. Number 1, all records. Number 1, all records. Next is called index error. Index error. And next is called syntax error. And no output. No output. Quickly. Come on. All records are. Raise the hands. Okay. Okay. No output. Raise the hands. Okay. Index error. Raise the hands. Okay. Syntax error. Raise the hands. International airport. Don't know anything. Not saying anything at all. You will get all the records. You will get what? All the records. First 30 you specified. Started with which record? First, second, third. It goes on taking. Once 7 is over, 8 is not there, it will stop process. Could you apply the intelligence? We need to apply our intelligence. So if you are keeping quiet and all those things, all the records came or not? All the records came. Are you following? What is my second case? First case is what? Number of records and the value. The value less than what? The positive value less than what? Number of records. You will get that many positive values. If the number of values which I am specifying, the value which I am specifying greater than number of records, what is the result? All the records. What records? Right. Second case. Shall I go to third case? Yes. I am writing -3. Careful. Or I will write, I'll give little easy for you. -1. Rahul Rai. EOF error. Okay. Is it a file? Rahul Rai, please write imposition. Is it a file? Then, if it is a file, you will get EOF error. What we are discussing here? -1. -1. Output is last record. Output is last record, option A. Option B, no output, no output. Option C, all records. Option C, all records. Option D is called what? Something like syntax error. Come on. Huh? No output, raise the hands. Okay. Last record, raise the hands. Okay. Okay, all records, raise the hands. Okay. And syntax error, raise the hands. మిగతా వాళ్ళు సింటాక్స్ ఎర్రర్. ఏమి చెప్పని వాళ్ళంతా సింటాక్స్ ఎర్రర్. ఎప్పుడు కూడా వాళ్ళు ఎప్పుడు ఎర్రరే వాళ్ళు. బై బర్త్ ఎనీబడి నాట్ సేయింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్, బై బర్త్ ఎర్రర్ ఓన్లీ. When you speak now, you will get some knowledge. If you don't speak, what is the knowledge, students? You will not get any result. You will not get any result. So, coming to the point back, compiled, no result came. Are you following me? So, what is that case? What is that case? No output got negative number. Neither answer no, don't know the case number also. Number of values less than total number of records, you will get that many values. If the number of values which I am specifying is more than what? Number of records, it will give you what? All records. If the number of values are less than completely negative number less than that, it is going to be what? Right. Shall I go to next? Yes. Now, ఇప్పుడన్నా చూద్దాం ఏమైనా రిజల్ట్ వస్తుందాం. రైట్, జీరో. Take care. Option A, I will give options. No output. B, all records. Option C, syntax error. Option D, silence. ఇంకేం లేదు నా దగ్గర. Answer please. How can you say that much strongly, students? All of you says wrong answer. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి ఎప్పుడైనా, when everybody says the answer, that is the wrong answer. It's a natural, right? So everybody saying that no output. When I say zero, it is going to be what? So, coming to the point back, all the records came. How many cases? Zero means what? All. In this, if you look at it in question mark format, I am not going to fear here. Zero means all records. Spell out. More than the existing number of records. Greater than zero, less than number of records. Will give you that many number of records. Less than zero, no result. Zero. Right. Can I ask one more question? Sir, don't ask this type of question, sir. If I ask that type of question, then I will feel more happy. I like this kind of subject. Only telling this and this is over. What you will do? You will write maximum exam, you will write it. And you will pass also. Tell me, I am not passing anything. Option A, all records. Option B, no output. Option C, syntax error. Option D, first record. Option A, all records. Option B, no output. Option D, syntax error. Option D, first record. All records. Come on. First record. Syntax error. All records are. So, see the answer now. If you don't pass anything, it is by default treated as what? All records. All records. Are you following? How many cases? These many things you have to remember. So, when you work on this, then only you will get the knowledge or not. Suppose if I skip off fetch any function, what will happen? Who is this person wearing different specs? Kalash, you are wearing black specs, and somewhere else you are wearing red specs. You are having how many dozens of specs, students? Right. Take care. Don't wear any spits. Listen the class carefully. Now, are you following it? Take care. Different cases are there. Now I'm going for what next? All these records printed or not? So I'm saying 4. What is that 4? Positive value, negative value, zero value, no value at all. Am I getting all the things? Well, now I will go to straightforward. One more thing. One more thing. Go to the next. So, Kalash, Patak. Now you wear which specs I want to see. So what is the function name next? Fetch all. What is that function name? Fetch all. Now I know Kalash Patak is searching which specs is the green specs he will wear now. Come to the point. I will say what here? Fetch all. Spell out. The name itself says what it will give you. Fetch all. It will give you the number of records or not? All records will come straight forward. Fetch one will give you one record at a time. Fetch all will give you all the records. Nothing is talent there. Okay. Execute 3.py. 3.py. Say students 3.py. Execute it. Py. Execute. All the records coming or not? Easy or difficult? Easy. So do you know? Do you understand this? Good. Let me go to my previous explanation. I'll go to my previous explanation. I will show you one small point, students. Where is that? I am going to bring it. I am going to bring it something like what you know. So I will bring it. Once I will just get it into the picture. One small example I will say. Somewhere else I will take it. I will take this Python with Oracle. There I will go for what? DRL option I want to take it. Just for a minute I want to bring it. I'll bring into your place. Into this place Python Oracle. Now I'm going to DRL. I just want to show you. Just to try to watch it. Now I'm going to say. Come on, start. DRL queries. Read out. Start reading. DRL queries are used for reading the records from table. To read records from a table, we use select. In other words, select comes under DRL query. DRL query. Syntax number 1, students. Select column 1, column 2, column n from table name. That is number 1. Number 2. Select column 1, column 2, column n from table name where condition list. Select star from table name. Same thing only, column, star symbol. Select star from table name where condition list. Easy? Yes. Next, after that I am explaining. What I explained now I am going to show. Once select query is executed, all records present in the object of cursor in Python. All records are present in the object of cursor in where? Python. To get the records from cursor object, we have 3 functions. They are number 1, fetch 1, spell out, fetch 1, fetch many of number of records, fetch all. Come on, fetch 1. This function is used for obtaining one record at a time where cursor object is pointing. Well, and it returns either tuple when if records exist. Correct or not? If records exist. Otherwise, it returns either tuple or none. If records does not exist. Did you understand? Yes, very good. Come on now, fetch many. What is this now? Number of records. Careful. Fetch many of number of records is used for obtaining specified number of records. Case 1. If specified number of records is equal to 0, then this function obtains all records. Case number 2. If a specified number of records less than or equal to total number of records, then this function gives. Tell me. Specified number of records. Right? You are awesome, no? What is that I am writing? What is this? I will write. specified number of records greater than 0. I will write it carefully. I will write it greater than 0 and less than. I will write like this. Don't get confused here. Specified number of records less greater than 0 and a positive value, right or not? And a specified number of records less than or equal to total number of records. It will give you what? Specified number of records. Are you okay, students? Next. If the specified number of records greater than what? Then obtains what? 30. 30 I gave. 30 means all. 0 means what? 3. 3 greater than 0. 3 less than what? 7. It will give you only 3. Specified number of records 30. 30 greater than 7 gives you what records? If specified number of records are less than 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. What it will give you? Then this function never gives any records. I hope you are understanding. Some people will think minus 1 means they will think lost record because they used to apply what? So cursor is not a list, kada. Cursor is not a list. So don't think like that. Okay. Come to the point of it. Next is what? Fetch all. Tell me. Fetch all is used for obtaining all the records from where? Cursor object. In the form of what? Tuples of list. In the form of what? Tuples of list. You have seen already, no? Yes. Corresponding example also you have seen it. Did you understand? So these examples are clear. So 3 examples, 3 different functions are there. So we understand how to read the records. Now coming to this area now, we learn how to get the records. How to get the records we got it. How to get the records we got it. So now it is the time to see how to get this, which one? Columns I want to get it. Now my concentration is on what? Column names, which is nothing but metadata. Somebody will ask a question. How do you print the complete table? Complete table I want to print along with the column names. Are you able to get it? So did you understand first of all this fetch one, fetch many, all those things? Right. So we have seen about all these things. Now I want to go for how to get the column names. I am going to work on column names. Let me go to that. Let me take up this case. Take care, students. Now I will go to this place. Now I am saying, say reading program for obtaining what? Obtaining column names. Column names I want to get it. Select what names? Come on. Column names. Column names example. Select column names example. So I am writing here column names. Column names I am going to write it. Connection is same. Now remove this. Now I want to go for it. What is this now? Column names. Column names I will write it. So come to the pointer. Once your query is executed, and this is a picture. Is a picture or not? Now my total concentration is getting what names? Column names I want to get it. How do I get the column names? That I am going to talk. Easy. See students, to get the column names, CUR dot, everything there is an attributes are there. Description. Come on. Description. Description. Description is one of the attribute. It is not a function. Like a row count, it is going to be a description. Cursor description. What is the cursor data? Cursor description. Cursor data is called records. Cursor description is called column names. So I am going to get it. Column data. See that now. Print that once. Print of column data. Just observe it. Don't get tension by seeing that a big data. Column names. Execute it. Out of that, you come to the command prompt. Come to my column names. Select column names example.py. A big information is coming. You just take care and observe it. List. First of all, list or not? What is this is called? First column related internal information. Second column related internal information in the form of what? Tuple. Second, third column related internal information in the form of tuple. Fourth column related internal information tuple. Are you okay? First of all, are you okay? Now, to print it in your understandable format, I say for calls. In which data? Call data. Call data. Print what? Calls. I'm just bringing easy format for you, step by step. See that? Those tuples I'm printing in the form of line by line. In this tuple, what is this index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I never bother about all these things. I bother about this data. I bother about this data only. What is this index? 0, 0, 0, 0. Are you following me? Yes. Go to that. I will say what? Calls of 0. Calls of 0. What will come? You see column names. What is that 0? Indexing. Long ago, indexing. Do you know indexing? Yes. Now I will print. How do you print the column names? How I want to print the column names? Calls are coming. Column data is coming. How do you print the column names? I say calls. Now I am printing here 0. Now I am writing what? End is equal to some space. End is equal to some backslash t. I will write it. Backslash t. Now I will say print off. Now I will say, okay, let it be. I will just say execute. I am printing in the same line. Printed or not? Yes. See from where to where I am bringing it. So I am writing here print off like this 50. Now I am going to get it. Here I am writing 50. Of course, that line number 50 is printing in the same line. Of course, it is printing in the same line. I need to bring it down or not? How do I bring it down? Print off. Print off. So this will give you what? Printing the column names. Okay, students. Comfortable? Now, after printing column names, here this is the code for what? Obtains what names? Column names. What? Records. Can I obtain the records? Come on. How do you get records? Records is equal to cur dot fetch all. Fetch all. Come on. For record in records. Okay, record is a tuple. Come on. For value in record. Print of what? Well, I say here dot format of what? Val, comma, end is equal to backslash t. Because I already followed a rhythmic mechanism I am taking. So once one is printed, you print like this. Execute it now. Execute it now. And say this end of the records also you print it. See this line I am printing after the records are over. This is for end of this for loop. This print is for outer for loop. Indentation, by this time you should not get the doubt. Doubt you should not get it. See students, perfect. Are you okay? Now you see, anything you execute, you will get this data. Easy or difficult? Easy. One star will do, that is easy. Now, this information, I will write it next. Any table name you enter. Enter any table name. You go for that certain, go to the Oracle, select star from tab you say. Select star from tab. There are so many tabs are there. So many tabs are there. Some product user profile, some table is there. What are the tables are there? I will see. Proper table is not there. I hope so. So, go to the tables. So, catalog columns, tables are not properly available here. some tables, only our table is available properly. Other things are table. So I will just write this one. We will see what is there in that. Select star from, select star from some table name I said. So no table is there. Are you following? So you enter any table name, that table name, whether it is containing the values or not, I want to see. So let us write what? Enter any table name. And then I want to get the data. Shall I write the code? How do you write the code? Now I am going to take it, select the records. Now I am going to write it. Complete table. I want to get it. Complete table. Select. Select what? Records. Records with what names? Column names dot py. So what is this now? Table. Table data. Table data. I want to get it. Table data. I want to get it. Now what is happening? Select star from. Well, nothing is there. Only one single line I will write it. T name is equal to. Tell me. Input of enter the table name. Enter the table name. Any table you enter. Okay. Select star from what I will say. Percentage S. Dot format of what? That's all. Select star from percentage S. T name I am going to write it. T name I am going to write it. Are you following me? Don't write within the single quotes. We should not write within the single quote. It is not a column name. It is a table name. We should not write it. Take care, students. We should not write table. Dynamic table name. And get the column names. Get the column names. As it is. Nothing I am changing. Obtain the column names code. Obtain the records code. Now I am going to say. And what is my? I will go for what? Function name I will call it. Are you able to follow? Yes. Now, save this. Enter the table name. Go to this place. Here you go. PY. Enter the table name. Employee you say. You are going to get invalid identifier. Where is that? Select star from. Okay. Format of what? Okay. Okay, guys. I understand. T name of. Okay. So T name of you need to write. Percentage you need to write it. Yeah. Format we should not use. So table name you write it. So table name is coming. You say one more thing. Okay. Of course, table name I will bring it from Oracle lines. This I will bring it. Actually, there is no data. It is saying no rows selected. Just to bring it. See that what is happening. There is a column names is printing. Product, user ID, attribute, scope, numeric value, character value. So many column names are printing, but no data. What all you want? Okay, create immediately one table. Create a table student. Create a table student. I will create one spontaneous table. Student. I will say SNO. Number of 2. Next is called what? S name. Varchar 2. Varchar 2 of 10 I am saying. Okay. Table created. Insert into student values. 1 minute student I will write dynamic query in. This is Oracle concept. Not related to Python students. Ampersand of SNO, comma, ampersand of name I am writing. Don't think that this is my Oracle knowledge that I am using. If you don't know Oracle, don't worry. So 10 and say something like RS and one row created. Again you run it. Again Oracle concept I am talking. So DR. Again you run it. 30 and something like RT. Again you run it. Say some 50. Say some data called something like RS1. You say this. And this is completed. Select star from where? Student. You say this is the data. You say what now? Commit. Commit. Are you following? Now you say this is my data. You run your code. Run your code. What is my table name? Student. See that what is coming? Student number, student name came. You enter something KVR. KVR does not exist. Error is coming. Problem in DB. Table or view does not exist. Easy or difficult? Easy. Not at all a difficult. Not at all a difficult. Here, obtaining the column names, how many lines I wrote? First line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, sixth line. I don't want to write at least these 4 lines. I don't want to write. So I want to write this many lines. I don't want to write. I want to write everything in single line. Can I? Will you understand? Okay. Now tell me, in place of this, what I can get it? I am safe. You are already safe with this program. Already written spoon feeding code. Now Python Guru code I am writing. You are all Python Gurus, correct? No. If you are not Python Guru, it is your code is ready. Python Guru code I am writing. Here I am writing CL data. I am writing this part. See, I am just taking carefully. I am writing. Are you okay? With this, what is coming? Columns are coming. What are coming? Columns. With this, columns are coming. With this, what is coming? With this, what is coming? Columns are coming. With this, what is coming? Once again, I am going to say. With that information, what is coming? Description. List of tuples are coming. One tuple is coming. From the tuple, what I want to get it? Columns I want to get it. What I am going to do there? I will write it. Comprehension logic I will use it. What I am going to say? Calls of what I am writing? 0. 0. This is going to give you what? Description. It will give you what? List of tuples. What is coming? One tuple. In the tuple, what value I am taking? First column value. First column value. There I am writing what? For. What I am writing? CNAME. In. I am writing. I am writing what? CNAME. మొత్తం ఫీజులన్నీ ఎగిరిపోయినాయి ఇప్పుడు. అలా కావాలనే చెప్పాను ఈ కోడ్. రైట్. సో సేవ్ దిస్ కోడ్. Right. So keep the go to that table name. Table student. Student. Call is not defined. Do you mean to say columns? Yeah. Spelling mistake, student. You take care. C name. Calls of. Spelling mistake. Calls of. Yeah. So table name data. Table name employee. Right. Table name KVR. Table does not exist. So last code you did not understand, correct? Yes, sir. That's what. To understand it, you need to have the daily like me. Like me means what? Reading, taking classes. 24 hours in class working time. Right? So here it is which concept I am using. Once again I will explain. This will give you what? List of tuples. From the list what I am getting? One tuple. From that what I am retrieving? First column. That will give you what? List of column names or not? From that column names I am applying what? Column name I am taking. Comprehension, for loop, printing everything. What a beautiful concept it is. If you don't understand, don't feel, because it is there in your hand. Right? If you are not swallowing, you follow this. Amirpet, you want to come, shortcut is there. If you don't know shortcut route, go to the full length route, you will reach. But when you, myself and yourself go to interview, you will write this code. I will say, sir, he is writing more code. Don't take the candidate. Take me, because I have more knowledge, they will say. You will definitely select me only. Already list comprehension over? Already over now. So, already over. List comprehension explained long back only. During filter time only explained. Now, This from that place, I am getting the column name I am printing. Okay. This is about what? DRL. DRL statements. Tomorrow class, I will introduce MySQL. Python with what? MySQL. So MySQL must be installed by yourself. MySQL must be installed by yourself. I will see that whether MySQL is there in my system or not. So MySQL is there with me already. This is MySQL is there with me. So what is the password my hardware engineer has given? I need to check it out. So I hope he has given me root. So root as he gave the password as what? Root. So I will explain about what? MySQL I will explain. Tomorrow I will go for what? Python with what? MySQL I will give. Python with MySQL I will explain. So don't miss tomorrow class. Okay now? Right. So after that, Srinivas Reddy, after that I'll go for oops.